Hello my dear students, in today's lecture we are going to understand about graph. What is graph? How to draw graph? How to represent a point in the Cartesian plane? What is a plane? What is x-axis? What is y-axis? What is x coordinates? What is y coordinates? How will recognize a point either it is in first quadrant or in second quadrant or in third quadrant or in fourth quadrant. We'll learn all about this in this chapter. Graph. It's very interesting chapter. Chapter 17. Okay. So for understanding graph, firstly let me explain what is a Cartesian plane. Okay. So Cartesian plane, the plane in which we represent a point taken in systematic order is known as Cartesian plane, you may tell. Okay, suppose if this board is a plane. Okay, you consider this board is a plane. On this board I am taking a horizontal number line. This is a horizontal number line. If this is a number line, horizontal number line, in between there will be what? 0, after that in the right side 1, after that 2, after that 3, after that 4 and dot. And to the left side of 0, it will be what? -1, after that -2, after that -3, -4 and dot. So, got it? This is a horizontal numbered line. Okay, on the same board, on the same plane, I am taking a vertical numbered line which is cutting this horizontal numbered line perpendicularly. So this is a vertical numbered line which is cutting this horizontal numbered line perpendicularly at their zeros. So this is a vertical number line. We will also write as on the top of 0 we write +1, +2, +3, +4, and in below we will write -1, -2, -3, -4. Then this horizontal number line is known as x-axis and this horizontal number line is known as y-axis. It means that when two numbered lines intersect each other perpendicularly at 90 degrees, then the horizontal number line is known as x-axis. This horizontal number line is known as x-axis. What? X-axis. And this vertical number line is known as this is y-axis. And the point of intersection of these two numbers line is denoted by capital O and this is known as origin. This capital O and this is known as origin. In between we call it null bindu. Okay. One thing let me clear from here that on this plane, do you know, this is horizontal number line is x-axis, horizontal number line is on x-axis, vertical number line is y-axis. So you try to observe the horizontal number line. To the right side of 0 there is positive number and to the left side of 0 there are negative numbers. So this is point O. So from O to right side we denote this is x and this is x dash. X dash denote negative x-axis and x denote positive y-axis. So here OX is positive x-axis and OX dash is negative x-axis. So finally we will write about x dash OX is x-axis. What is this? This is x-axis. Simply this is known as x-axis. And in the same way positive y you can denote by y and negative y you can denote by y dash. So if you are talking about y O y-axis. But it will be y-axis. But if you are talking about OX only, this is positive x-axis. What? Positive x-axis. If you are talking about OX dash only, then this is negative x-axis. What is this? This is negative x-axis. If you are talking about OY, this is positive y-axis. What is this? Positive y-axis. And if you are talking about OY dash, this is negative y-axis. Negative y-axis. Okay. And together x-axis and y-axis are known as Cartesian, means coordinate axis. What? Even together x-axis and y-axis, let me erase this one. Together these things, let me erase this one. So together x-axis and y-axis are known as coordinate axis. Axis is the plural of axis. I think you are able to understand this. Okay. After that, let me explain about ordered pair. What is this ordered pair? Ordered pair. Then ordered pair is a pair of number taken in a specific order or in systematic order. Order play a very important role in the ordered pair. Yes, it is. In order means there is a rule that on the first positions x coordinates will come and on the second positions y coordinates will become. So in order pair, what am I taking? I am taking 2 points, suppose A and B. There are 2 points which is within a small bracket or circular bracket separated by the comma. Then this is the first component. What is? This is the first component of the order pair. A is the first component. What is A? The A is the first component. And this first component is also A is the first component. This is also called x coordinates. What? X coordinates. And this is also called x coordinates. Is also called abscissa. A B S C I double S A. Abscissa. In Hindi it is known as bhuj. And why this B is known as second component. And this is also known as y coordinates. What? Y coordinates. And this is also known as ordinates. What? Ordinates. In Hindi it is known as koti, bhuj koti. Okay? So in order pair, the first component, मतलब जो पहले स्थान पे बैठा होगा, that will always be x, and जो सेकेंड स्थान पे रहेगा that will be y. अब उससे क्या हुआ कि if B will come on first positions, then B will become x, and A will go on second position, then A will become y. For example, if someone is telling that you take B comma A, which is x coordinates and which is y coordinates, here B is on the first position. So here B will be the x coordinates and A will be the y coordinates. Okay, so in order pair, firstly we write x coordinates, then y coordinates. Means firstly we will write the value of x, then the value of y. I think you are able to understand about ordered pair. But how to represent an ordered pair in the Cartesian plane, we have to understand. Okay, so let me clear one thing more, that as we have taken this board as a plane and we have taken two numbered line, horizontal numbered line and vertical numbered line on this plane, you see this board, this plane are now divided in 4 parts. This is the metal first part, second, third, fourth part. So if you will talk about this plane, then this plane is formed by x and y, and x is positive here. X means positive, x dash means negative. So x is positive and y is negative, and y is also positive. But in the ordered pair, we first put x coordinates, then y coordinate. It means that if any point is in the first quadrant, it will be plus. This is known as first quadrant, and this is known as second quadrant, and this is known as third quadrant, and this is known as fourth is in the first quadrant, its sign will be plus plus. If any point is in the second quadrant, so firstly we talk about x then y. So in the second quadrant, x dash which represents negative and y which represents positive. So if any point is in the second quadrant, in positive, its sign will be minus comma plus. If any point is in the third quadrant, okay, if any point is in the third quadrant, we think about third quadrant. Third quadrant is formed by negative x and negative y. So if any point is in the third quadrant, its coordinates, its sign will be minus minus. If any point is in the fourth quadrant, so in the fourth quadrant, x first, then y now. So x is positive and y is negative. So if any point is in the fourth quadrant, it means x is positive and y will be negative. This is how we will recognize a point either it is in first quadrant or in second quadrant or in third quadrant or in fourth quadrant. For example, suppose I am telling about this 1 comma 1. So here the sign of 1 is also plus and this one is also plus. It means it will lie in the first quadrant. If I am talking about this point 2 comma minus 5. So x is positive, y is negative. You see where x is positive, y is negative. So x is positive, y is negative in the fourth quadrant. So this point will lie in the fourth quadrant. If I am talking about minus 3 comma minus 5, x negative, y negative, both are negative in the third quadrant. So this point will lie in the third quadrant. So simple, nothing is it. I think you are able to understand. And one thing also you know how to represent a point in the Cartesian plane. Okay? So suppose you have to represent the point 3 comma 4 in this Cartesian plane. This is the point 3 comma 4. So if I will ask you about this point 3 comma 4 now, you see here it will talk about this order pair. This is x coordinates, that is 3, and this is y coordinate, that is 4. This is 3 is value of x and 4 is value of y. So x coordinate 3 and y coordinate 4. So you come, this point will lie in the first quadrant because x and y both are positive, which will lie in the first quadrant. After that, x you have to take 3. So instead of x you take 3 and instead of y you take 4. After that, from 3 you go parallel to y axis, and from 4 you go parallel to x axis. Then you will get this point. Suppose this point is P, then its coordinate will be 3 comma 4. This is how we will represent a point in the Cartesian plane. Got it? Suppose, okay, now this 3 is the, what is this 3? Then this 3 is the perpendicular distance of the point from y axis. This 3 and this one is also 3. And this 4 is the perpendicular distance of the point from x axis. That is, this is 4 and this one is also 4. After that, suppose you have to represent a 5 comma 7, not 5 comma, here 1 comma minus 2 in the Cartesian plane. So you see x coordinates is plus and y coordinates is minus. So plus minus it will go in x plus and y minus it will go in x plus y minus it will go in fourth quadrant. So in the fourth quadrant, x instead x you have to take 1 and instead 2 you have to take minus. So this point will represent what? 1 comma minus 2. This is how we will represent the point in the Cartesian plane. Okay, one thing more, let me clear that if any point is on x axis, then what will be its coordinates? For example, I am telling that suppose here there is a point A, then what will be coordinates of this point? So what is the distance of this point from x axis? So 0. The distance of this point from x axis will be 0. So this will be the y coordinates, and distance of this point from y axis is 4 AB. So this is 4. Means if y x coordinate we write firstly, then y coordinate. means if any point is lying on the x axis, its coordinates will be x coordinates comma 0, and if any point is lying on the y axis, its coordinates will be what? Its coordinates will be 0 comma y. For example, if someone is asking you -1 comma 0, where will it lie? So y coordinates 0, then definitely it will lie on x axis on -1. So if x axis comma -1, this is the point. If someone is asking you -2, ये 0 comma -4, where it is lying? So x coordinates is 0, so this point will lie on y axis. So y coordinates is -4, comes to -1. This is how we will locate a point in the Cartesian plane. I think now you are able to understand each and everything. If a point is on x-axis, its y coordinates is 0. If a point is on y-axis, its x coordinates is 0. The coordinates of origin is 0, 0. Okay? So keep solving the questions, keep enjoying. If you will get any doubt, you definitely ask in the Google Classroom. Thank you.